Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter and Michaela. We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in.
Action. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Do you guys like when we say the welcome back to the podcast?
I don't know.
Do they like that?
Do you guys like that?
Do you guys care?
You guys care? My tongue is red.
Oh, great. We're off to a great start.
I was just eating nerd clusters, dude. So
It's so crazy to eat those at all.
I know. And well, you know what? I'm really, really craving chocolate. And the only chocolate that we have that isn't 6.5 months old is a Hershey bar. Now, for you, that would be like a ding, ding, ding lotto. For me,
Absolutely.
that's like, ugh, I don't have like the fixings for s'mores. Like that's why we had it was for s'mores, and we're
So
out
you
of the
like
mushroom.
s'mores with Hershey's, though?
I like s'mores with Hershey's because it's kind of like part of it. It's like, okay, ketchup with a chicken nugget. Yeah, it's part of it. I'm not gonna do ketchup by itself.
Right.
You
But
know what
is
I mean?
there
Like
a
that's how
better
I
version of ketchup that you would eat by itself? So you think of ketchup. So maybe marinara sauce is what you're looking for, not ketchup.
yeah. Although I kind of
Right.
would honestly eat marinara by itself. A
That's what
really
I'm
good
saying is
marinara.
you would eat marinara by itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I would eat
So
marinara by itself.
you need that version, but chocolate. So
Yeah.
you need C's candy basically delivered.
Well, yeah, dude, in a perfect world.
Why don't you
Also,
just have it on standby since you're not like a big chocolate craver? You should just like have it always on standby for when you are
what,
craving.
C's?
Yeah. I
No,
can't have it on
I'll do the
standby.
whole box. No. I'll do the whole box.
No. Okay.
I'll do the whole box.
Interesting.
That's like
Okay.
I can't that's not a C's Bordeaux box.
Right.
If anyone wants to send me a gift,
Yeah.
a
Here's her
C's Bordeaux
address.
box. Wow, dude, we haven't done the podcast in a week.
I mean, we always don't
10
do it for a
days.
week.
Well, no, 10 days. We usually do it
Oh,
every
because you
week.
right, because
I was in Camp Mom.
you were in Camp Mom.
Yeah. So
Right.
guys,
You were busy.
Michaela, the way that I have been so busy the last 14 days, maybe 13 days,
Mhm.
is so insane. So here's the thing. Let's take it back. Okay.
And it's diametrically opposed to me in my life
Who just
because
told me that you drop your dogs off at mom's house
to get a break.
to get a break? I was like, where's the dog? She's like, at mom's house. I was just like, we needed a break. And I was just like,
We just needed like a break,
yeah.
okay? Okay,
Yeah.
but in my defense,
Everyone
we have
has
a
their own.
senior dog she has to go outside every 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like it's she's a whole thing. She's like
The whole
having a
thing.
toddler. She's exactly
It's exactly like having a
like
toddler,
having a
let me just
toddler.
tell you.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So we took all 3 kids to Cape May, which was very fun. We stayed at this like cute little beach bungalow.
So cute.
It was fun. It's you know what I'll say about it though? Vacationing with 2 young kids is so different than vacationing with 3 kids and that are different
Mm,
ages. So like
okay.
for instance, everyone's always like, "Yeah, but doesn't she help? And isn't it?" Because so my stepdaughter is 16, going to be 16 like a few weeks. And then I have a 5 and a 3-year-old. Okay, those are very big different ages. Now,
Huge.
yes, she helps so much. She is so good with the kids when she wants to be.
Right.
They definitely fight, but when she wants to be, she's on. She's good. They get along, they play, they have so much fun. It's like so nice and whatever. However, I think, and I was telling Brian this, I'm like, why do I feel even more exhausted this trip? Because
Mm,
last year it was just the little ones. And
right.
sometimes we'll do like day trips with her where it's just her. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about it and I'm like, I think I feel so much more exhausted because you have to manage not like, Hudson and Ava are so close in age where it's like they have the same kind of expectation, they have the same kind of
Right.
management
Needs.
as far as, like, what to expect from them. I can kinda manage, like, how they're gonna feel about a certain thing or, like, if they're hungry or what it's gonna kinda look like, I can pretty much manage that.
Mm.
With a teenager, you really can't manage. Like, you just really don't know. Not that it was anything on her, it was on me being like, "Okay, how can we make this memorable for the 2 little ones and the teenager?" I wanna make
Right.
sure that she's also having things that it is memorable for her. Like, she really wanted a beach day. My kids,
Right.
I found out, hate the beach. Hate the beach,
So
just like
upsetting. This has
their
been such an
father.
upsetting development, by the way,
Oh, it's
guys.
Michaela,
This is
it's
so to Hunter, I know it's upsetting, it hurts you deeply.
gut-breaking,
It would be
gut-wrenching.
like if we were a family of deer and your kids hated the forest.
No,
This is how it
literally.
feels when you're 2 people who grew up Southern California, literally grew up
Like,
on the
at the
beaches.
beach. Like,
Yeah,
my daughter took her first steps on the
on the
beach.
beach. Yeah.
So, like, I need to remind her of that.
Yeah, you do.
Anyways, so it's like, my stepdaughter wanted a beach day. My kids, we went to the beach for literally 10 minutes with them and they were done. Bro, they were done. And here I was. I had a whole crew come in and shout out to, I think it's called Perfect Beach Day. They come in, they set up a whole tent, they set up chairs, they set up a cooler. You just
So
show up,
cool.
they send a picture of where it's at. They say like, "Hey, where do you want it to be dropped off? Your closest streets." And then don't worry about it, leave it all there. We'll clean it up. Excellent service. But so Brian took them back because he also hates the beach, and then me and my stepdaughter just hung at the beach because I was like, "I'm not gonna this is the one thing she wanted to do."
Right.
So anyways, long story short, I think that it feels more exhausting because it's like you're managing yourself, okay? Then you're managing 2 little ones. Then you're
Right.
managing a teenager. Then
Yep.
you're also managing your husband, which is
Right.
having to and it's like, yes, my husband and I are so 50-50, but at the end of the day, mom knows.
Right.
Everyone goes,
Absolutely.
"What's next, mom? What's on the
Mhm.
plan? What are we
Right.
doing? What are we eating? What do you want?" And so it's a lot of managing. And so at the end of the trip, I was just like, you know, I
Mm.
was exhausted. Okay. I was fucking exhausted. Okay. I
Does that
was
make
fucking
sense? She's
tired.
tired. Yeah,
Does
yeah,
that make
yeah.
sense to anybody? Does the word tired ring a bell?
At all? Anywhere? Amongst
Does
any of
that
you?
do anything to anyone? The word tired? Um,
I can't even imagine, like, it really is you really do have such different like, wildly different needs, even from a teenager to an adult, like, what you and Brian might need, very different than what your stepdaughter need you know what I mean? Like, so,
yep.
it's definitely yeah, I
It's
can
like she can't go to
imagine
it's like we go to bed with the little ones at like 7:30
yeah.
because it's like that's their bedtime.
You know what
She
the way to fix this is. You know
what?
what the way to fix this is. You bring me next time. For real.
Then I'm
No, for
managing you too.
real. No, because I will do with the teenager. We'll stay up. We'll go
Yeah,
to
but
the
I wouldn't
beach.
want that though. I would
Thanks.
be like, then no, I'm saying I would be like, "Oh, I wanna hang out with Michaela, like, I wanna go
Mm.
and do things with her." You know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't
Yeah.
be fun for me because 'cause I'd be like, "Oh, I wanna go and hang out with my sister too," you know?
Mhm.
I think the thing is it's just that's why it definitely feels exhausting when you have such different ages. Um, it's like we go to bed so early with the little ones, and then, of course, she wants to stay up and watch a movie, so we're like, "Well,
Yeah.
we feel bad, we're not gonna, like, leave her down, like, we'll go and watch a movie. You watch it with her one night, I'll watch it." Anyways, it was a very fun trip though. What I love about a vacation is I am not necessarily a planner where I plan every waking minute. I kind of
Mhm.
just like go and kind of feel it out. Like we rented a golf cart on a whim
Yeah.
and so fun. Bro,
That's
I
when
want
I
a golf
feel like
cart.
things really, like, are fun. For as much as I love a type A typed plan, trip, I do think you need to leave room for, like, if you just feel like doing something out of the blue,
Yeah.
you know?
And, like, it was so much fun, and, like, we let my stepdaughter drive it on the street, and now here's the thing. When you learned how to drive because she's getting her permit soon.
Yeah.
Were did was mom or dad or Ilka, who was the easiest person to drive with? I know
I
none of
mean,
them, but
honestly, none of them. I didn't find it easy. I would probably say dad. I would say dad. I think mom was a lot more like, you know what I mean? Like, I
right.
mean, she's still like that. Like
I
when we're in the
know.
car with her, and I've been driving for
I know.
25 years. You know what I
I
mean? So it's like I I think
She'll
she
literally be
truly
like,
was like the no,
"Oh god, sorry,
literally. She's
honey,
like, slow
sorry."
down, slow down, slow down. And
Her
it's just like
reactions are more
there's a car
dangerous
right
than
there.
anything.
I think
Yeah,
that that's why I am like, we could be careening into a semi truck, and I'm just
right,
like,
right.
I'm
Well,
spinning like a ballerina. Like that's literally me in the car with people because I'm just like
yes, it is
the
you,
polar opposite of that because mom was so like that. And I think that, yeah, I mean,
which I
God, it's
get.
so, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Now, here's the thing. I realized here's what I realized, that I actually am more like you when it comes to driving people like my stepdaughter driving.
Okay.
Brian is mom.
Mm,
So we've been taking her out, and then even with the golf cart, I was like, he was like, "No, we can't let her. Like, she doesn't have her permit yet. Like, we have the kid. This is like so dangerous. We're not going to do it." I'm like, "Babe, it goes max 22 miles per hour. Like, she's not
yeah.
gonna, even if she put pedal to the metal, like,
Yeah.
we're going 22 miles per hour."
Right.
And she kept telling me, she was like, "Oh my God, it's so much easier when you are in the passenger seat and when it's just like us
Did that make you
because I
feel
can."
good?
Yeah, I was like,
You're
say that
like,
again. I was like, "Yeah,
okay.
girl." And then she was like, "Can we go out later, just us?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can."
You're like Amy
Because
Poehler in Mean Girls, mom.
I know, I'm
You're
like,
like,
"I'm not a
you girls
regular
keep
mom.
me
I'm a
young.
cool mom." But, like, I never thought I would be like that. I thought I would be the opposite, but I always think back to when we were driving and, like, how mom is, right? And how that now listen, I know, mom, you're listening. We love you, but
We love you.
what the f
Perfect and
like,
flawless in every way.
perfect and flawless as one
And I
is, dude,
don't
if
blame you
that's
for being this way.
no,
Your
I'm gonna be the same with my kid.
self-preservation.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
but
I think it might be different when you're
yes,
out
that's what I
there
was just
on
gonna
the
say next.
street. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It you know what I mean? When
but
you're
I've
out there
also
on
been
an actual
driven
street.
well, we were on an actual street. Like, she went so
In a
I took her.
car that can go 100 miles an hour if she presses a little too much pedal to the metal, you know what I mean?
Right. So
Right.
we did a kind of a situation where I took her to a four-way stop where there was
Okay.
only 2 stop signs, or a four-way where there's
You're
only 2
driving in a
stop signs.
car with her now, you mean?
No,
Or
this was in
this
the
was
golf
in
cart.
oh, in the golf cart. Okay, so we're still in
I've
the
driven
golf
in a
cart.
car with her too, though. We take her
Okay,
all the
okay, okay,
time with,
okay.
like, our other car, and we just, like, drive
Okay.
around with her.
Right, right,
Don't
right.
tell anyone.
Oh, everyone does it.
Um,
Get out of here. Everyone just
I
shut
know.
up. You all did it. We all did it. Get out.
So I took her to a four-way and I explained to her, I said, "Listen, there's only 2 stops here. So you have to look both ways, like multiple times, make sure no one's coming both ways." Bro, she did it, but I will say a car came barreling down
No.
on one of the sides and I go, "Book it." I go, "Put go. Go
Go.
to get this puppy up 0 to
Get out
22
of here. Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
27 seconds." Like, I literally was like, "Get this puppy going."
And did she?
It was absolutely terrifying, and she did, and I was really proud of her. So, all I'm
Wow,
saying is
dude.
I'm better to drive with than Brian.
Right.
So, this is a
Did
roast on
did
Brian.
I go with you driving ever? Did I teach you driving ever?
I think so. I
Must have,
mean,
right?
I'm
Because didn't I
sure, yeah.
teach didn't I teach Janessa? Didn't she talk about that? Like how I drove with her before?
Yeah, I think you would take us out and, like, go to Jan's, and we
Yeah,
would
yeah,
go to, like,
yeah.
open parking lots and things like that,
Yeah, yeah.
especially when we were just before we were getting our permit. It was so exciting because we were like, "Yee." And
Right.
then her mom would also take us out in her van,
Right,
um,
yes. Of course.
and nothing is more exciting, dude, than getting
Oh,
behind that wheel.
and when you first get your license and you can drive by yourself, come
Where'd you go? Where did
on.
you go first?
I drove to my boyfriend's.
Same.
Did you? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. I
drove
was
to my
like, beep,
boyfriend's.
beep, like, hey. Although I think,
Yeah.
and I said this actually recently. My boyfriend we took the test together. He failed, I passed, so it
Oh,
wasn't as exciting for me. But I did drive to his house, and I
you're
was
like,
like, hey, how y'all
yeah.
doing? You
How
know what I
y'all
mean? Like
doing?
rolling up to his
Right,
place.
right.
But yeah, of course, you got to go to your boyfriend's house first, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, there's nothing like it. It's just so crazy
I'm
to
doing
know that.
donuts in the front. I'm like, look at this. I got my license,
Beep
just absolutely burning
beep.
out. And then a month later, I drove right into a wall.
You
If you
sure
don't remember,
did, sister. And you backed up into dad,
I
as he was
backed up into
saying. He
dad.
said, "Don't back
Yeah.
up into me, okay?"
No,
And
he
then,
said, be careful backing up. And I said, I'm better backing up than I am going forward. And then I slammed into his
and
taillight.
God said, "Bet."
God taught me so many lessons in my first like 6 months of driving. I hydroplaned twice in my
So
first six
scary.
months. Very scary. That was actually a car situation, I think. I don't think that was a me thing. Like
Yeah.
I think it was like
Hydroplaning, you can't really like,
bald ass tires. Yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah. That was the Mercury Mountaineer. And we had a
mm-hmm,
blue Mercury Mountaineer, and that was the very first car I ever had. It was old,
mm-hmm.
but it was an SUV basically, which is like that's fucking lit when you are a high schooler because everyone can get in your
Dude.
car, you know? So
I
it was
know.
cool.
God. We
But
really did
then
have
ever
some
since then,
zingers.
I've been like,
Yeah.
no, no. I mean, mom and dad
I'm
made me
knocking on
pay.
wood for you.
I know I am too, but I am a safe driver though, is the thing. Like
Yes, you are.
I don't fuck around. You don't either. Like we don't really well, you kind
I
of fuck around
kind
a
of
little
fuck
bit. You
around.
do fuck around a little bit actually. Hunter's out there a little bit intense. Hunter is when they say don't road rage against because you never know what's going on in the other car. Hunter's the one they're talking about in the other car that you should actually be afraid of because she's the one that's probably locked and loaded, glocked the fuck up. Because
I mean, I
Hunter
do carry.
will give you fingers, she'll yell at you, she'll shout, like she'll get into it, she'll get out of the car and she'll slam your head on the steering wheel. Like
Just a curb stomp.
you're not, yeah, literally, like Hunter does not fuck around. I'm a very cautious
Yeah. And
driver.
our husbands are what I would like to say is, say it together,
Too
bad.
cautious. Bad.
Bad.
No, no. They're
Okay.
good, but it's caution to
Too
a
cautious.
T. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
know a parking spot is all I have to say. When you look at a parking spot, know that spot and park in it. That's what it's for. Okay.
Just get in
Okay.
that parking
Just
spot
get
for
in the fucking
sure.
spot.
Yeah, no.
Anywho, sir,
I
I
think
would like to talk about
yeah.
how resourceful I am for a second.
Let's do it. I would love to
Um,
talk about that.
when we were in Cape May, and now here's the thing: a man could fucking never come to this. What I'm about to tell you, a man could
Could
never. Do you
never. Right.
understand? Okay,
Mhm.
keep that in mind when I'm telling you this because it's like if shit goes down, I want me out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
I want women out there against zombies, against aliens, whatever is coming. Okay. So we're
Men are going to be
sleeping.
doing push-ups in the
Yeah,
corner
it's like,
because
okay, you guys go find parking spots. It takes you forever
you
anyway.
guys
Go,
go
like,
find
go off
parking
together.
spots.
Go
Right.
look
They're
for
going to be
one.
all in a group. What do? We should all do push-ups together.
Yeah, and let's pass by parking spots.
Let's drive right past parking spots and then we'll also do push-ups together. That's what we're going to do during the zombie apocalypse. Meanwhile, the women are being resourceful, as you're about to say.
Resourceful. Okay.
Resourceful.
So we were in Cape May and both of the little ones were sleeping in our room. We had like blow up beds for them. I had like brought travel blow up beds. So one was on my side, one was on Hudson's side or Brian's side. And for some reason, they had this like smoke detector alarm or something that was kind of like on the A-frame. It was an A-frame place and it was like on one of the sides of the A-frame and there was a light on it, like a green, really
Mm.
bright light. And it
Mm-mm.
was zinging right down onto Ava. And the
Mm-mm.
first night we kind of like let it slide. She just kept kind of waking up. The second night I kept seeing her roll around and like kind of look at it. And it was just like right on her. It was so annoying.
Right.
And so in the middle of the night at like 2 a.m., I kept seeing her roll, but I was like in my head, we need sleep. like
Yeah.
desperately. So I need these kids to not wake up early. I need her to not wake up again and like talk about the light, whatever. So I'm thinking, I'm like, what can I do to block that light? I don't have tape, but I do have Breathe Right nose strips, and that's sticky. And I
Yep.
said, well, I can't put a clear Breathe Right nose strip on it. But what I can do is I can look at the packaging and see that the very top of the Breathe Right nose strips is dark blue on the top. So what I can do is I can rip off each side of that, create a square, put it on top, cover that light, and take my Breathe Right nose strip and put it right there on top. And bro, me patting myself, because
Worked
if
like a
that
charm, I can only imagine.
didn't work like a fucking charm, a man could never,
Never. Never.
never
Never. No, the resourcefulness of that
3
is
AM, what am I gonna how am I gonna do something that's what am I gonna put? My Breathe Right nose strip, plus part of the packaging. Dark.
I think anytime that there is something where I need a situation like that, I will literally just look around me and just something will be there. Like I've almost never had a situation where if I needed to fix, grab, change, put out, put on, whatever, that there wasn't like something that could do it around me
I'll give you
because
another one.
we think about that stuff.
I'll give you another one. Last night, now that you're talking about this, I was putting in our picture into our bathroom frame, right?
I
Which
was
is
re-roofing. I was
I was
re-roofing our
re-roofing at
A-frame.
midnight.
Always. Sandra's always up to some fucking shit, dude. Always up to some shenanigans these
Yeah,
days.
I was I was putting a new picture that we have for our primary bathroom. I got a frame for it, and it didn't fit inside the mat, so I put it outside of the mat instead. But I didn't have tape to keep it in place, and I was already upstairs. I was like, "Oh,
And
I
you
don't
were
want to go
chewing
all the way
gum. And you were
downstairs."
chewing gum and you decided take the gum. Put it on
Honestly,
there.
kind of a fierce idea,
Listen, keep it up there,
but
kids. Keep it
kind of
up
a fierce
there.
idea. I looked at one of my books that I had gotten from Home Goods a while ago. I looked at the back of them and I said, "Is there a secure you know how they have those security stickers on the back?" And I said, "Is there a security sticker on that?" Sure enough, it was. I peeled that sucker off. It was sticky enough. I popped it on the back, and that shit is staying in place, little mama.
Wow. And you know what? You
Free.
didn't have to throw that sticker thing away. You got to repurpose it.
I got to
Recycling
repurpose
queen.
it because I'm
Upcycling
resourceful and
legends.
upcycling, girl. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
But,
See,
like,
here's the thing.
name someone who's doing that
You know
in the
that,
men
like,
world.
well, what I'm gonna say is, like, do you know that story? You know the story of, like, the Dutch boy with the wall, and then there's the hole in it, and he puts his finger in the hole to stop the water from coming in? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, it sounds
Hold
like
on,
the
hold on.
beginning of, like, a porno. There's a
No,
Dutch boy and there's a
no, no, no,
hole,
no,
he,
no.
like,
I know
puts
there's a
something in the hole.
lot. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
I don't know about that. What?
It's, what are they called? A dam, Dutch dam,
Okay.
um,
Dutch boy
boy,
running dam,
thumb,
water
hole.
hole,
This is terrible.
plugging up a hole.
The little hero of Holland.
The little hero of Holland. Okay, explain.
He the boy who plugs a leaking dike with his finger to prevent it from bursting.
Okay,
I
this is
know. No, I know. It's how now that I'm thinking about it, it actually
a
sounds
leaking
so.
dike from burst. Michaela,
No, but it's
this
a
is
real
the wrong
thing.
podcast. Okay.
No, no, no. I'm telling you, it's the little Dutch boy, and he uses like this action to put his finger in the hole, and it like makes it. He uses his finger to plug the hole and stays there all night in the cold until help arrives, saving his own town from a devastating flood. Now, that's something that a man would do. He would put his
Yeah.
own finger in the hole because that's the only
Yeah.
thing he can think of is put his finger in the hole and just stand there all night
That's
and
what's
all
in his
morning.
eye line.
Right, because that's what's in his eye line. Whereas a woman, okay, she would have looked around. Okay, she would
What
have
would you
found
have done?
herself. I would have looked for probably. I mean, we're in the Netherlands, so there's probably a lot of tulips. I would have used tulip. I would have used tulip stems. I would have gotten a shit ton of tulip stems, shoved them all together, and got them in that
Okay.
hole. That's what
Okay.
I would have done.
Well, in that case, you would probably create more tulips because tulips love water and they soak up water. It's why tulips come in
Okay.
spring. So I'm going to go
Right.
ahead and say that we would have to find some dry like brush in Holland.
Okay.
We're going to look at if we're near a dam, we're looking for dam equals beaver equals lots of
They're not that kind of a dam, it's a
brush.
dike.
What's a
It's not a dam, it's a dike.
I don't know what the difference
A
is.
dike is the thing that, like, they put it up against, like, the ocean, whereas a dam is like a river.
Okay, okay.
Do you know
We
what I
want
mean?
something that would push against the water is all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Because
saying?
tulips
Because
and
it's a wall.
yeah, right. Is Holland near water? The ocean?
Yes. That's why there's so many tulips there, because they're
Survive
surrounded. The
water.
Netherlands are very wet,
We are nothing if
right?
not
Netherlands
a
are wet.
global economic
It's usually a wet and rainy place, absolutely. Although
Holland.
they're facing a drought right now, but, like, same, babe.
No,
No, same girl, same girl, we've
we're
been.
not. Hey
Oh, yeah,
guys,
I know
we're
you guys
not
aren't.
because every waking moment it's been raining here.
Mhm.
So I just
It's giving,
riddle me.
"Oh, oh, ho,
No,
ho,
literally, dude.
ho."
Oh my god, that just gave me butterflies.
I know,
Twilight
dude. Let me tell you,
is
when I went
fall.
into Home Goods and they were covered in Halloween, I had to, like, really, I had to launch myself into a mental stratosphere of, like, it is not 93 out. It is a crisp
Yeah,
52. I have an apple cider latte. I'm walking around. Everything smells like pumpkin. The thing is that now it's like you go in there, they've got nothing but pumpkin candles. I just want like a lovely vanilla candle, but they only have pumpkin. It's
I
pumpkin
know.
spice. It's pumpkin fireplace. It's pumpkin something in your ass. Like it's everything is pumpkin, and I can't get there yet because it's 93 degrees out today.
I
Do you know what I
know,
mean?
dude. It's sickening. I will say though that our weather is starting to turn. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I hate to boast.
It's
I hate
upsetting.
to boast on a Tuesday, but I have to.
She doesn't
I
want to
didn't want to
boast on
boast today,
toast.
but
Just
our weather is changing into fall. Trees are starting to change, okay?
no,
As
this
it does. Now,
it's so upsetting.
it's so upsetting. Speaking of that and speaking of like holidays, I actually saw this video of this girl who she's like an event planner and she was like, "Do you want to know why, you know, stores are not bringing as much money in? Is not." She was like, "Because you're not doing it up. Like do it up like the 90s. Like like Christmas. Do it up like the 90s. You walk in, things are decked to the nine. You smell something, there's gadgets and there's things to look at everywhere, top to bottom. You're in there, you stay a while. There's music playing. You're in the mood because you're like, you know what? It feels so cozy in here. I might stay a while. And then I'm going to spend more money because I've stayed a while. And now
Mm,
I think that people need to do this with every single holiday coming up. We're almost in the Burr months. And so this is your time. If you want to make money, make it fucking cozy. I'm
yeah,
talking atmosphere. I'm talking lighting. I'm talking smells. I'm
right.
talking go the
Smoke
extra
machine,
mile.
right.
Smoke machine.
Smoke
Because
machine,
that's where
lasers.
people want to be. Lasers.
I agree with you 100% in that it's like we used to be a country, okay?
We used to be a country.
We used to be a country. You used to go into a store during Halloween and they had their own decorations separate from the decorations they were selling. Like they had stuff up.
Yes.
So that's the
Yes.
difference is that I feel like you go into a store these days and you're just in a box full of stuff as opposed to
Yes.
walking into a store and feeling I am surrounded by the
The
vibes
thought
of
behind it.
yes, and you feel like everything has been curated. But also that's the other thing is I feel like we are living in a very non-curated world of like just every single thing is in there. It's not
Yeah,
like
no,
thought out. They
completely.
just like shove everything in there, get in
Yeah.
there, go get your slop and leave.
Right, which
Whereas
is why
like
I think La Serra Gardens does it right, where
hell
remember we
yeah.
went Yes,
Mm,
and
the
if you are in the New
vibes.
Jersey area, if you are even in New York, I think it's worth the drive. Sarah
Completely.
Gardens during the holidays, both fall and winter, Christmas, everything, they do it right. They have the fireplaces going on the outside, the
Mm.
crackling fire, everything has, like, a good scent to it.
You
It's
feel
so
like you're in a
cozy. You
Hallmark movie when you
Yeah,
get
you
there.
turn the corner and everything has, like, a wreath and a bow, and it's literally looks fake, it's so gorgeous.
Right.
And I every time I go, I spend money there because I'm like, I A, wanna support, B, I wanna buy something. I wanna be a part
You
of
wanna buy.
this.
Yeah,
I wanna be a part of it.
100%. Yeah, and I think that when we used to go into stores during Christmas time, it was like they had the bows and the lights and the stuff was up and, like, Christmas trees,
Now
and it
there's
was all, like,
nothing.
so no, they it's everything has been so uh, like, what's the word I'm
Strip
looking
back.
for? Yeah, very stripped back, and, like, I just feel like they're not putting money towards that, and I feel like if you put more money towards that, they're probably pulling back because they can't afford it. But if you put more money towards the vibes and the energy of the place, human beings are very sensitive and susceptible to the vibes of an environment. Like
Yeah.
if the environment is weird and off, it's
Look
why
at
I don't
Europe.
particularly
Europe
exactly.
gets it. It's why they have their huge Christmas marts. It's why
Yeah.
you go to London and they are the outside is just
Decked.
as decked on the inside. It's like
Absolutely.
that's why people literally fly across the entire world to, like, go to these places during the
Mhm.
holidays because it's like, yeah, it's fucking magical, and I
Yeah.
want that.
I don't, like, particularly enjoy going to Home Goods because there's no vibes there. It's
Yeah.
like fluorescent lighting,
It's kind of
there's
the
so
place you go to
much
create the
shit.
vibe,
Yeah, exactly,
you know?
exactly. Yeah, it's the palette, not the painting, but I'm just like,
Yeah,
I don't wanna be in here that long because it's there's just so much, it's so overwhelming,
I
and
know,
that's
but
where I feel like curating is
there
really
is something about nothing to do on a day, a crispy Diet Coke from McDonald's,
sure.
your sister and you at Home
Yeah.
Goods,
I
okay?
mean, yes. I'm also
There's something.
way more excited to go to your Home Goods because 1, they're better. 2, I'm not gonna run into anybody I know.
Yeah, I know. That would be terrifying.
There's a huge, like, thing of when you are in the same town you grew up in because, like, every corner you turn around could be you running into someone that you like or you really do
That's
not like.
so
Terrifying.
terrifying to me. That
Terrifying.
is so
Terrifying.
terrifying to me. I was actually thinking
Horrifying.
about that the other day. I was like, I really want to start, like, walking and running again and, like,
Yeah.
just get out and exercise out and about and walk around. And then I was like, but what if people see me? Like, what if they drive past and they see me? I can't do that. I'm not gonna
Well,
like, yeah, right, dude. What? I
yeah,
go and
that's
everyone's, hey, Hunter.
welcome
No,
to
I'm
my
sorry.
literal life, sister. But this is why you go to the gym because then you can just put your headphones on and just no one will come up to you. It's a beautiful
Just head
thing.
down. No one's
We need to do our
honking.
ins and outs, by the way. We haven't done our ins and outs
Oh,
yet
yeah. Okay.
for this
Go.
week. Okay, so my in this week is body spray. So when I was at Urban the other day, I got a few things, but one of the things I got was this body spray from a brand called Boulangerie, which is interesting because that literally means like the bread's
A
like a bakery.
cafe. Yeah.
But it's called like Cherise Vanille, which means cherry vanilla. And I realized I like a body spray way more than I like a perfume
Okay.
because I don't like the intense, sharp scents of any perfume. Like
Yeah, you like a diffused.
I just like a light scent, and it's because my smell is so strong. So when I put perfume on, I can smell it for, like, days, and I get
Yeah.
sick of it, you know? But a body spray, you put it on, you feel, like, the vibe, the energy, you, like, feel sexy, it smells great, but then, like, throughout the day, it, like, really does wear off, which I think some people don't like about body spray, but I love that about body spray.
Right. That's so interesting. I'm the opposite. I always try to find if a brand has an intense version of their perfume, I buy that
Right.
one.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I
Well, I think that's
love
makes sense.
yeah.
'Cause the thing is too that, like, perfumes are so expensive, they
Oh my
better
god, I know.
fucking last.
Nothing lasts though. Here's the thing.
No,
I've
nothing
yet
does.
to put on a perfume that lasts more than maybe top 2 hours.
Right. Well, I guess maybe my body just holds on to scent slash I can
Yeah.
smell like
Okay,
really
boasting.
strongly
Boast.
boasting, bragging. I just if I could I would wear all of my perfumes so much more if there was a guarantee that I would spray them and in an hour or
It would
2
be
I would
off.
not be able to smell any of it on any of my clothes, my hair.
Wow. We
So
need to
wait,
switch
but
bodies.
when you spray perfume and you get it on your clothes, doesn't your
Then I
clothes
can
still
smell it.
smell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, even if you take it off and
I
you
kinda have
hang
to
it?
drench my clothes, yeah.
Right, but,
Like,
like,
I love putting on a sweatshirt that I have drenched, and then I put it back on, like, a couple days later, and it still smells like that. I love that.
see, I hate that. I
Oh my god, I
hate that
love
because I don't wanna
that.
commit to that scent for that long.
That's
Do you know what I
crazy.
mean? But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that I feel like body sprays get a bad rap because they don't stay on for that long, and I feel like a body spray almost feels like, like we had body sprays as kids and,
Yeah,
like,
a
as
body
young
spray to me is just
teens.
like like, I put that on over. I eat that shit for
Totally.
breakfast.
She eats that shit for exactly, dude. She drinks that shit. Like,
Yeah,
I get it, absolutely. But I think if you're sensitive to scent like I am, or you don't wanna commit fully to a scent all
right.
day long, body sprays
Boulangerie
are
body spray.
fucking it. Yeah, I mean,
Also,
it's a
vanilla is, like,
fine.
not usually your
No, but
tea.
with the cherry, I like it because I like fruity. I can do a fruity
Okay,
vanilla. I don't like a, gourmand vanilla,
okay.
like
I
an
have a
oud.
Armani My Way, the one that they just released, the black cherry that they sent that
Mhm.
I had gotten for you. Next time you're here, you have to remind me
I
because it's
I
so
need to have
you.
that. I have the My Way and I love the My Way. So
Yeah, it's like the
imagine a
black cherry
cherry.
one. Yeah, it also
I
would
just
smell good on your
love a
skin. We have very
fruity.
different skin.
I love a
Uh,
fruity scent. I really do.
um, okay,
What you're
my
in.
in is I will only ever do renovations to my house when I'm on vacation. Now that sounds so bratty, but, like, I sound so bratty and, like, elitist, but so I gave our contractor a key and I said, "You guys do what you need to do. I will be
Right.
back in 4 days.
Right.
You come in and out as you please, as you wish, just lock up behind you, and then I'll arm the house at night, and I'll disarm it in the morning, whatever." And I think that is the way to do it because, Michaela, it was so nice to leave and then come back to a brand new kitchen, a brand new dining area,
Right.
everything cleaned up, and just bada bing, bada boom. Also, because it's like, oh, vacation's over, like, boo. But you're like, but I'm
Right.
going home to a new
A
kitchen.
beautiful new
That is the
kitchen.
way to do it.
I think also just to come home from a vacation every time to a new kitchen, that would be
Is
very cool.
brilliant. That would be
I
so
think
nice. Just a different room in your
everyone,
house
yeah,
redone.
just completely redone. Yeah, yeah. No, are
Oh
you
my
kidding me?
God.
That is, I mean, come on. Everyone hates renovations because A, they take so long and B, they're so disruptive,
Yeah.
And there's like
It's, yeah.
guys coming into the house and you're just like, hi, you know what I mean? Like you're just
Yeah. It's
like,
funny because this our contractor is actually recommended from a friend, and another friend of ours had used him, and she was like, "Just stay on top of him, like, you might have to, like,
like
he took
every
a while."
contractor. Yeah.
Yeah, now here's the thing. Yes, but Brittany McGrady is my mother, okay?
Right.
So, there's no I literally was like, "I need this done before 2 weeks." Like, I need start to finish 2 weeks. So, like, however we can make that done and however I can help you, whether that be going to the Marble House and talking to the guys in person myself, which I did, um, and saying, like, "How can we get this done?" I'll do it. And sure enough, all you have to do is just put a little elbow grease in, get her
Mhm.
done, get her done.
And stay on top of him and be comfortable staying on top of him,
Yeah,
you know?
in more ways than one. No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? Yeah. I mean, listen, whatever
Imagine.
needs to happen. Speaking of boring. Yeah, dude, honestly, yeah,
Yeah.
do that. Don't be
Yeah.
around for it. But
No,
some
it
people I
was
feel like are a little bit like nervous leaving their house. Like you're a
yeah.
little bit more trusting, I think. then maybe some people would
I'm
be.
actually it's bad because I'm
Yeah.
like, "Just take the key, come on, in and out, no worries." Like
Right, right. I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think some people probably would be, like, not as comfortable with that, and they would wanna be there the whole time,
yeah.
which, like, I
But also I'm like, "What do
completely.
I have here that you
Well, that's
want?"
the thing.
Yeah, you
Are
want a
you gonna
bunch of
take
plus size clothes?
you want a bunch of plus size clothes and some toys?
Right. Like, go for it.
If Hudson heard this right now, he'd be like, my figures?
No,
Excuse
he
you?
literally would be like, "Excuse me, I'm locking them up next time,
I'm
mom. Find
literally
me a
locking my
safe."
figures. Thank you. I haven't shown any to Kayla them yet, so.
What's your
Hmm.
out?
My out this week is food that is shaped like other food.
Okay. So like
Like,
a gummy shaped like a broccoli.
exactly.
Okay.
It's the cake thing where is it cake, is it not cake?
Yeah.
But I watched a video where this person bought this plate of what looked like sushi, but it
Okay.
was really gummies, but it looked so real like it was sushi that
Right.
my brain would
Yeah.
short circuit if I saw this plate of food and I looked like sushi and then I ate it and it was gummy.
No, that's
I'd be
insane.
pissed. I'd
Dude.
be lost. I'd be confused. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
trust
insane.
anyone anymore. I wouldn't trust my own eyes. It was so upsetting to see.
The
And
things that
and
these people can do with the cake, I look
but it
around
wasn't
sometimes in
even.
my own
Oh yeah.
house and I'm like,
Right.
"Is it cake?"
Is it cake?
Like,
You're
I
like,
never know. I know,
is
because
it
like,
cake? Like,
they'll literally be holding, like, a bottle like this. You'll be like, "Oh, that's a hydro jug," and then they'll take a knife and they'll be like, "Shh." You're
cuts it
like,
in half.
"Okay."
Well, what's annoying to me is it's like they make it look absolutely real and they're like, "Can you guess if it's cake or not?" It's like, "No,
Right.
because you made it look totally real." That's not a
Right.
failing on my part because you guys made something look perfectly exactly real. That annoys me. It
Right.
annoys me because it's something that looks absolute. It could literally look like this, be clear up here, and they cut into it, and it's a lovely red velvet
I
inside
know, dude.
somehow.
It's
Like, that's what makes
insane.
me mad. And then to see a whole plate of what I would think is sushi and bite into it, and it's like a candied gummy, I'd be so mad.
Well, now I'm gonna do a gag on you one time.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
I
order
can't wait.
sushi, and it's
Okay.
gonna be gummies.
Okay.
Is it
Well,
cake?
then is it cake? Is it gummies?
Is it gummies?
So that's out. Now
Okay.
our ins and outs, by the way, guys, they don't have to be your ins and outs. I completely understand if you're
No.
somebody that absolutely loves a little silly goosey thing like that. I
Yeah.
get that too. I'm just saying that the realism,
I used to love those little
I don't like it.
burger gummies. You know,
Okay, but
those
those
little
don't
burger
look
gum
at all like a burger. They're this big.
Well, come on. Yeah, they do.
No, like that's such a
Yes, they
mom. Yeah, they
do.
do. No,
And there's
they
little
do
pizza
not.
ones.
Yes, the pizza ones were lit, honestly, but
Yeah.
they're literally this big and there's no definition. There's no
So you
defining
just
thing.
don't
They're
want
just the
hyper
colors.
real. You don't have a
Hunter,
problem with food
it was
looking
a
like other
plate.
food. But you don't have a
That's
problem
what I'm
with
saying.
food looking like other food. You have a problem with hyper real other
Yes.
foods.
Yes.
Hyper real.
I don't like food that looks like other food. That's it. I don't know how else to say. It doesn't have. Yes, there has to. Okay, I see what you're saying. There has to be a level of realism
Okay.
involved. It
Okay.
has to fool me.
Okay. Well, why don't you take a knife to your microphone right now because I did a big
I'm just like,
I did a gag
it's
on ya. I knew you were gonna say this.
cake. You're like, I planned this 6 years ago when we started talking about the podcast. I made your microphone cake.
Okay, my out is a religious procession at the beach. Okay, now you
Guys,
guys
I'm
know.
slowly getting to it.
No. I am
I
thank
know.
you,
I
Jesus.
know.
I
Right.
am
No, thank you,
you guys
Jesus.
know, okay? Now,
Right.
however, I also am not the kind of person that's going to push it on you in every corner of your life,
Yeah,
okay?
not anymore.
I do not anymore, but I also am just like, so we were at the beach, me and my stepdaughter, and we had heard that they were doing a procession of the ocean, like a prayer of the ocean or something. And we were like, okay. And she was like, yeah, like a bunch of people will come through and they'll pray and they'll send out Mother Mary to the ocean and it's whatever. And when I tell you, I thought it was gonna be maybe 10, 15 people. This was easily 300, 400 people walking in on the beach, around, in between, umbrellas, blah, 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 all gathering, huge speakers, okay? The guy in the garments, this is how you know that we're not Catholic and we did not grow up
Mhm.
in that kind of church, because
'Cause
I
we're
don't even
saying the
the
guy in the
priest? What is it?
garments.
The
Yeah, the
priest? Right,
priest.
priest.
Sure.
The priest in the garments was speaking, and then they brought out a statue of Mary, two people on each side holding it, and she's in the middle. And all of this is happening while my stepdaughter looks so cute in her little bikini. She was
Right.
like kind of just like catching eyes at the lifeguard who was this like cute kid. And I was just like,
Right.
yeah, like I love this for her.
She's
Fun
having her,
summer.
like the summer I turned
Mean
pretty
girl.
moment. Right,
Yeah,
right,
mean girl. And then
right.
all of a sudden, prayer comes
Right.
in. Mother
Right.
Mary walks behind her. Priest. I mean, this is going right behind her,
It was
dude.
a
I have
reminder
video.
to her to stay chaste, is what
No,
it was. She was having impure
literally.
thoughts. This
She sent her mom
was
a text and was like, "I'm at church." She was like, and then her mom was like, "You really are, wow, you really are at church."
really are
Um,
actual church.
it was
Uh-huh.
just insane because I can't imagine if like another religion did that, the uproar.
The uproar.
I'm just like, guys, this is cuckoo. Like, I'm all for it, whatever, do what you want to do, but like,
Right.
go to a place where it's not dead of summer and where people are vacationing who might not be that religion.
Right.
Like, hello?
Absolutely. And do we need 300 people
Do we
to
need
send a
300 people go?
statue of Mother Mary off into the ocean? Which, by the way, I've studied every religion and I've never heard of this version of Catholicism where we send Mother Mary into the ocean. It's
Well, they sent her off
giving
in a boat and then
okay, it's
and then she
giving
came back.
Wiccan. It's giving Wiccan.
It was the craziest thing.
Hold on a
I
second.
was just like, "What the Yeah, look up, like, prayer to the ocean or something.
It's giving Italian too. I feel like the
It's no,
Italians love
it was very much giving Italian.
a traditional prayer for a statue of Mother Mary by or in the ocean is the classic Stella Maris, Star of the Sea prayer, invoking her protection over the waters. Um, 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 let's see. Okay, so Stella Maris.
They put her in a boat,
They
sent
put
her
her in a boat.
off,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and then she
Um,
came back.
let's see. Stella Maris. Yeah. Turkish.
It's a Turkish thing?
Turkish. It
I feel like
started
it
in
would be
Turkey
the
in
okay.
1914. Turkish military forces told the religious men to leave within three. Oh, wait. Turkish military forces or local residents in Haifa asked to move the sacred statue for protection to the ocean. That is so random.
So random, and I was just like, "What's going on?" I just, like, felt bad for my stepdaughter, who was
It's
just,
just
like,
a
looked so
lot.
cute. She was, like, sitting out there tanning, and it was just, like, 300 people came right by, like, we were right in the path, and then it was,
Wait,
like,
no,
the
it is
loudspeaker.
Italian. It is
Of
Italian.
course it's Italian,
Of
dude,
course, that's
and
the
I
most Italian thing I've ever heard in my
to me,
life.
Catholicism and Italian is, like, that's those are the same thing, okay? When you say Italian, I say Catholic,
Catholic,
okay?
100%. I
So,
mean,
that
here's the
was my
thing.
out.
Fun, love that. I love a little
Love!
thing. But I don't know if we need to have the speaker system. Do we need the DJ booth
Do
to
we
get
need
rolled out?
300 people going in between putting up
Let's hear it
sand
from
on
Mother
our
Mary.
I know, like, literally, dude. I would have
Like, do
actually
we
heard
really?
that would have been
That would
more
have been better.
the vibe.
Right,
So
right.
that was my out. I just thought it was a little disrespectful, especially if, like, you don't, you know, if there's not it's like you go to the beach to be, like, in this free area.
Yeah, we come to the theater for magic.
Thank you. Thank you. So,
Nicole
anyway,
Kidman.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. And thank you for that. And you guys, gosh, another one in the books. Thank you so much for listening. If you've not subscribed to our Patreon, please do. It is fun over there. We do 2 extra episodes a month. And we have one coming out this Sunday when
Mhm.
you are listening to this. And it's a good time over there.
It's a
We
good
got
time.
video. We got no ads.
Yeah.
It's free falling. It's freewheeling, free balling.
Thank you.
Balls
Our
are
dicks
free.
are out. All
Dicks
right.
are out. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a
Bye.
great rest of your week. Bye. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you. So please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind the scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Michaela McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.